The path of dating may be thrilling and occasionally perplexing. It's normal to have future relationship questions as you get to know someone and spend time with them. You might be wondering if the person you're seeing understands your desire for a lifelong commitment if you're looking to find a life mate. Learn the warning indications that the person you're dating wants to settle down and what to do if this happens. Indications that the person you are dating wants to wed. There are a few signals that can show whether your spouse is also considering marriage, even though it's crucial to have honest chats about your objectives. Learn the warning indications that the person you're dating wants to settle down below. They have you on their list of future priorities. Your date's inclusion in their future plans is one of the most obvious indications that they want to get married. It's a good sign if they often mention you being a part of milestones, trips, or impending events when they talk about them. This shows that they view you as a lifelong companion and anticipate having you by their side in the future. They talk about family values and marriage. Any couple thinking about a long-term commitment must have frank discussions about marriage and family ideals. One of the clearest indications that the person you are dating wants to get married is if your partner starts these conversations or shares their opinions on the subject. Pay close attention to how they approach these discussions because it can indicate how serious and prepared they are for such a commitment. They provide you access to their close friends. When someone is committed to a relationship and considering marriage, they want their spouse to get to know the individuals who matter most to them. One indication that the person you are dating wants to be married is if they introduce you to their family and close friends. This demonstrates that they cherish your company and are thinking ahead to a future together. This action shows that they are committed to you and that they want you to have a more substantial and long-lasting impact on their social life and daily activities. They exhibit emotional sensitivity. Your partner may be willing to share their lives with you if they open up to you about their hopes, anxieties, and prior experiences. This degree of emotional closeness frequently signals a desire for a long-term relationship and, possibly, marriage. This study also demonstrates why spouses seek and desire vulnerability when they anticipate a long-term commitment. Your objectives and aspirations will be supported by a partner who sincerely wants to create a future with you. They'll support you when you need it and urge you to go for your goals. This degree of assistance shows their interest in your achievement and pleasure, which are essential components of marriage readiness signals and an effective and long-lasting union. According to the research, common professional aspirations indicate strong interdependence in self-regulation. Any long-term commitment, including marriage, must take financial considerations into consideration. The person you are dating wants to get married if they start up conversations about money, joint bank accounts, or long-term financial planning. These discussions reveal a desire to delegate duties and lay a solid financial foundation, which is frequently a crucial element of a happy marriage. The advantages of discussing finances before marriage are covered in this study. Most people who wish to get married want a stable life and relationship. It is a clue that the person you are dating wants to get married if they constantly discuss establishing a secure home, making a life together, and cultivating a caring and supporting atmosphere. They are committed to a long-term relationship, which is reflected in their desire for stability. In every relationship, but especially in a marriage, conflict resolution is a crucial ability. Your partner's commitment to preserving a happy and healthy relationship will be evident if they regularly show a desire to discuss disagreements, seek common ground, and strive toward solutions. This dedication to resolve disputes demonstrates their seriousness about the long-term potential of the relationship. Last but not least, a person who wishes to get married would freely and repeatedly proclaim their love and commitment to you. They'll express their emotions, be affectionate, and work to make the emotional connection between you stronger. Regular displays of affection and dedication are clear signs that a couple is committed to one another and may even be thinking about getting married. Consider your own emotions. It's critical to consider your own thoughts and desires if your partner has stated that marriage is something you would both like to do. Consider whether you and the other person can see a future together and whether you have similar long-term objectives. Making an informed judgment regarding the relationship requires being honest with yourself. It's crucial to start a marriage-related chat without forcing your partner. Find a time that works for you to talk about your aspirations and expectations for the future. It's critical to hear your spouse out and establish a secure environment for frank discussion. You can determine if you are on the same page after having this talk and learning more about each other's aims. Marriage is a big commitment, so you need to give yourself enough time to think it through. Rushing into marriage without fully evaluating the relationship can cause problems in the future. Before making any commitments, take the time necessary to assess your compatibility, shared values, and long-term compatibility. It can be helpful to seek professional advice from a relationship counselor or therapist if you're unclear how to handle this issue. They can provide you insights, assist in facilitating fruitful dialogues, and help you address any worries or skepticism you may have. Finding your partner's signs of wanting to get married and understanding your relationship might be difficult. However, by being aware of the warning signals and making choices on the direction of your relationship, the right timing to bring up marriage will depend on the characteristics of your particular relationships. Some couples might talk about it after a few months, while others might wait several years. It's critical to be transparent with them about your expectations and long-term objectives. If you're ready, it's appropriate to discuss your ideas and goals with your spouse. Just be sure to keep in consideration their feelings and time frame as well as your own while doing so. Why it's crucial to talk about the future with your partner is discussed in this video. It takes tact and sensitivity to bring up marriage without forcing your spouse. Pick a relaxing location, and choose a moment when you both feel at ease. Without making demands, express your sentiments, aspirations, and ambitions for the future. Encourage your companion to share their opinions by attentively listening to their answers to your open-ended inquiries. This encourages frank conversation and gives you both a safe space to talk about marriage without feeling threatened. Understanding the signs that your partner is prepared for marriage is essential for a strong and happy relationship. You can learn a lot about someone's intentions and desires by paying close attention to their actions, words, and conduct. When determining if your spouse is prepared for a long-term commitment, the warning flags offer a useful foundation. He being entirely open and honest with you about his past, present, and future after you have been dating for some time is not only a sign of a healthy relationship but also an indication that he might desire to wed you. Men are also less forthcoming with their feelings because of the expectations society has of them. However, it means something if he has still shown you his vulnerable side. He talks openly about the future with you, which is a clear indication that he wants to marry you. He actively seeks to understand how you fit into his life and work goals. Keeping each other informed not only increases your compatibility but also conveys your excitement about your future goals as a couple. Communication is crucial to the success of any relationship. It is obvious that he wants to marry you if he frequently uses we instead of me. Meeting the family is a crucial first step in many cultures when preparing for the future. He may wish to marry you if he has presented you to his grandparents, parents, and siblings. The persons in a person's life they are usually closest to are their family members. He's setting the expectation with his family that you'll be there for a while by introducing you to them. He is subsequently adopting you into his family, the ones he adores most. Another important factor is how he describes you to his relatives. In a perfect world, he would like you to get to know his family and win their approval. You can count on him to inform them that you are just as important to him as they are. When you notice that, you know he's a keeper. His eagerness to see your family is another significant warning sign to look out for. Additionally, you would feel at ease introducing him to your family if he is the kind of guy you envision yourself spending a lifetime with. Once he gets to know them, he tries to leave a positive impression. He maintains contact with them and makes an effort to interact with them without your assistance. Know that he is making an effort to stay in touch with them for you if you see your mom emailing him the recipes for your favorite dishes or your dad sending him pictures from your early years. He makes an effort to make sure you get along well with his close friends and that they think highly of you. He's most likely trying to get married to you if he genuinely wants his favorite people to get along. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.